Down is a gripping psychological thriller released in 2019 that explores the harrowing journey of a man trapped in an elevator, confronting not only physical confinement, but also the dark recesses of his mind. Directed by a visionary filmmaker, the movie combines intense suspense with profound character study, making it a memorable addition to the thriller genre. The movie opens in a bustling metropolitan office tower. Jack Harper, a mid-30s architect, is working late on a crucial project that could make or break his career. As the clock strikes 9 p.m., Jack decides to take the elevator down to the lobby. The elevator doors close, and the descent begins. Suddenly, the elevator shudders violently and halts between floors. The lights flicker and go out, plunging Jack into darkness. Jack tries to call for help using the emergency phone, but there is no signal. His cell phone battery is nearly dead. Panic starts to set in as he realizes he is completely trapped. The confined space and silence amplify his anxiety. As hours pass without rescue, Jack's mind begins to unravel. The movie skillfully uses flashbacks to reveal Jack's troubled past. We learn that he is struggling with guilt over a tragic car accident that killed his younger sister years ago. Jack's relationship with his estranged wife, Emily, is strained due to his emotional withdrawal and obsession with work. The elevator becomes a metaphorical cage, forcing Jack to confront his inner demons. He experiences hallucinations, visions of his sister, accusatory voices, and distorted memories. These sequences are intense and disorienting, blurring the line between reality and illusion. Jack's physical situation deteriorates as the elevator's air supply diminishes and the temperature rises. He tries to pry open the elevator doors using a metal rod from a maintenance panel, but to no avail. His attempts to stay calm are challenged by claustrophobia and dehydration. Despite the odds, Jack's resilience shines through. He recalls survival techniques he once learned and rations his limited water supply. His mental battle is as fierce as his physical one. Meanwhile, outside the elevator shaft, a young maintenance worker named Sarah discovers the malfunction. She tries to alert the building's emergency services, but faces bureaucratic delays and technical difficulties. Sarah's determination to save Jack adds a parallel narrative thread, highlighting themes of hope and human connection. As Jack's oxygen levels drop and hallucinations intensify, he reaches a breaking point. In a moment of clarity, he confronts the guilt and grief that have haunted him. He speaks aloud to his sister's memory, seeking forgiveness and peace. This cathartic moment gives him the strength to make a final, desperate attempt to escape. Using his architectural knowledge, Jack manipulates the elevator's emergency mechanisms and manages to open the doors slightly. Sarah hears Jack's faint calls and signals the rescue team. After a tense and carefully coordinated effort, Jack is pulled out of the elevator. He is weak but alive. The movie ends with Jack visiting his sister's grave, finally able to express his sorrow and begin healing. The experience in the elevator has transformed him, teaching him the value of life, forgiveness, and human connection. Down brilliantly juxtaposes physical entrapment with psychological imprisonment. The elevator is a claustrophobic space that mirrors Jack's mental state, trapped by guilt, grief, and fear. The film explores how isolation can force introspection and emotional breakthroughs. Jack's flashbacks reveal how unresolved trauma can dominate one's present. His journey inside the elevator is symbolic of confronting painful memories rather than running from them. The movie suggests that acknowledging and accepting past mistakes is essential for personal growth. Sarah's role emphasizes that even in dire situations, hope and compassion can prevail. Her persistence and empathy contrast with the cold, mechanical nature of the elevator, symbolizing humanity's ability to overcome adversity through solidarity. Jack's fight for survival highlights human resilience. The movie portrays survival not just as a physical challenge, but as a mental and emotional battle. Jack's resourcefulness and determination inspire viewers to face their own struggles with courage. The film's lighting design enhances the claustrophobic atmosphere. Dim, flickering lights inside the elevator create a sense of unease, while the silence is punctuated by subtle sounds, the creaking of cables, Jack's breathing, and distant echoes, heightening tension. Tight close-ups on Jack's face capture his emotional turmoil, while shaky handheld shots convey instability and panic. The confined framing reinforces the feeling of entrapment. The editing balances slow, suspenseful moments with sudden bursts of action and hallucination sequences. This rhythm keeps the audience engaged and mirrors Jack's fluctuating mental state. Jack Harper is a complex protagonist whose arc drives the narrative. Initially portrayed as a successful but emotionally closed-off man, his ordeal strips away his defenses. The elevator becomes a crucible for transformation, forcing him to confront vulnerability and seek redemption. Sarah, though a secondary character, represents hope and kindness. Her determination to save Jack adds emotional depth and a sense of realism to the story. Down received critical acclaim for its intense performances, especially the lead actor's portrayal of Jack. Critics praised the film's psychological depth and innovative use of a confined setting to explore universal themes of guilt, survival, and healing. Audiences found the movie both thrilling and emotionally resonant, appreciating its blend of suspense and heartfelt storytelling. It sparked discussions about mental health, trauma, and the human spirit's capacity to endure.